I was having a lot of pain with my right leg and both of my knees and my back. And so I wanted to see what you all was about. And so I decided to, I invited a neighbor and we came to y'all's seminar. I had steroid injections and those gel shots. One of my knees, I had also had the nerves deadened. I've had injections in my back. Didn't any of that work. And they were going to burn the nerves in that right knee, but the doctor decided not to, because I had had all that other stuff and it wasn't working. I had the synapses and on my back and my knees. I also had the trigger point injections for my back, and I also had stem cells injections. When I started, I was having to use my rollator when I first came in here. I think it was about 3 weeks after that, and then I started on my cane. I didn't have to use my rollator anymore to be able to, to get around. And the more treatments I had, the stronger my knees. I noticed my knees, and then with my back, that sciatic nerve pain, where before I couldn't even put my foot on the floor when I first get up in the morning. I can now get up out of the bed without even going to the restroom or going into the kitchen without even using my cane. Everyday life, even getting in and out of my car, I can do that better now, whereas before I had a hard time trying to get my knee situated so I could get out of the car. So, just things that, a lot of times you don't think about until you can't do them. And things that we take for granted. So now, I'm able to do a little more of things that I used to couldn't do before. I'm not afraid to go and do, try things, do stuff. I know it was in August, I went to a festival in Winston-Salem, and with my assistant, with my rollator, I was able to walk around downtown with my friends, went to the restaurants, went to the arts festival, went to different plays and stuff, whereas before I never would have even tried it. And hockey, I love hockey. And I was able to go to the hockey games, and before, if I went to a hockey game, and the first time I went, I used my rollator, and I went into the handicap section, because ride the elevator. So my cousin, they like to sit down on the floor, and I told her, I said, I believe I can do that. And I said, y'all don't have to sit up here with me. If y'all want to sit on the floor, I'll sit on the floor. I said, it may take me a little while, to climb the steps. So I was able to go down the steps and then come back up the steps when it was time to go. So I thought that was a great accomplishment. Before, I wouldn't steps, if it was over 3 steps, which like I have in my back door, if it was over that, I wouldn't even try to climb steps. Very, very good. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. I was excited about being able to, go to the Y, to be able to start back working out. I'm just excited. I'm just about, and then when I would go to the Y, I would tell people about this place, and I said, you need to go. I would always recommend it to people that, You know, because when you at the Y, you meet different people, you know, have different issues and whatever. And so I would tell them about this place. And so one day at the Y, they had I guess more like a wellness fair. And so I went, and I was telling some people about, I had stem cells injections here, and they said they had heard about the stem cells, but they didn't know they had never met anybody who had them. And they were excited about it, so they said, well, you know, let us know the outcome, you know. We'd like to know, you know, how you're doing. I'm a people person, and I just like the way you all, you know, the professionalism, the way you all, you know, presented the information. And so I decided to come into the office and do a follow-up, just, you know, to see what the program entailed. And so when I came in, I was very comfortable in this office and with the people, and I liked what you all had to present. I would say you need to do it. I finished up my program, and I'm in the maintenance, and I had some other issues, so I had to stop coming for a little while. And then so when I was able to come, I called, and you know, they got an appointment right away. And that's another thing. When I call you all, you've always been available, you know, to me, and been available to answer any questions that I might have. And you know, I've always been up front when telling me, you know, anything about the program, any questions that you know. So it's just, I mean, I like it. And if I would recommend this, like I said before, I would really recommend it because you all are up front with the people. And I've never been here when y'all weren't smiling and just being professional. And I just enjoy it. And I have to drive a long way to get here, but it takes me almost an hour to drive here, but it's worth it. It's been worth it.